Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of September 25th to October 1st, 2023. First card out for you, the major arcana card to represent this week ahead is Death in Reversed. Okay, there is something, a transformation that is wanting to happen for you at this time, an ending that is ravaging up your life and wanting to move you into a brand new direction, okay? The universe is tired of your crap, Cancer, okay? It is time to embrace the people who love you right here in the present moment. It is time to embrace the opportunities, the business, the things on your to-do list right here in the present moment, okay? It is time to stop crying about the people from the past. It is time to stop lingering on these past energies. And you know what? I feel like this is more of a subconscious influence. Like, you're like, Laura, I'm not focused on the past. Okay. But there is some processing that may need to happen for you in order for you to truly let go of the past. Like, you may say that, but then be distracting yourself with a whole bunch of social media and like binge eating and, disassociating and having all these other coping skills for the stress that is still accumulated from the past. Okay, so there is some processing that needs to go on. Journal things out, stretch your muscles, exercise it out. I don't know, whatever you gotta do. Like, your body is still holding on to the past. Your subconscious mind is still holding on to fears that were created from the past that are preventing you from experiencing true love, creativity, and abundance right here in the present moment. So that is the past that you're needing to let go of. We're off to a strong start, okay? Mama Moon is coming in to say, new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. And I just did Aquarius's reading, actually. And their reading was all about bringing love into their situation. So a new moon shows a new beginning that is trying to happen for you right now. And very similar to Aquarius's reading, I feel like you need to open your eyes up to this new beginning, because you may be taking this new beginning for granted. And you may have all these fears in your mind, in your heart, like, oh my gosh, this person is a douchebag, or like, what if they just want to use me, or what if they're not serious? And it's like, they're actually like the future love of your life and your soulmate and like all this amazing, wonderful things. But your fear that you gathered from the past is blinding you to that, and you are just waiting for drama to happen. You're waiting for the toxicity. You're waiting for the chaos that will never come. The chaos, you're so used to other people bringing chaos upon you that you're now the one that brings the chaos into the situation because of how traumatized you are. Your brain is like, okay, we got to start looking for it. It's like hyper vigilant. I'm seeing a hyper vigilance within you that is creating drama out of thin air. It is like nitpicking the tiniest thing and saying, oh, look at this. This is toxic. This is bad. And it's like, it isn't. It is not. For example, like if you're dating and someone, goes out with their friends and you're like, oh my God, see, like they'd rather spend time with their friends. Like they're not into me. And it's like, bro, chill. Okay, chill. Green flag that they still hang out with their friends. They're not gonna, throw everything away just for you. Green flag. Okay, not red flag, green. Okay. So it's that type of situation. It doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be like putting yourself out there or saying yes to a new opportunity and you're like, oh my gosh, well, I'm just so fearful. Say, for example, you really love traveling, but on your last trip, some things went wrong, like really wrong. And now it's like, oh my gosh, well, what if this happens? What if this happens? It's a red flag. And it's like, bro, you got like some PTSD or something that you need to work through. It feels like your nervous system, your subconscious mind is like looking at every little thing that could go wrong. And it's not seeing the bigger picture of how wonderful this opportunity or this person is. So Mama Moon is saying, new moon in Aquarius, it's time to pour some love, some appreciation, some gratitude into this situation, because you may accidentally be taking something for granted, constantly like testing them because you are hurt from your past, okay? Next card out is the Mystical Shaman in Reversed. I don't know why. I just got the urge to read this from the booklet. Have no idea. So we're gonna, maybe the book has something to say that I wouldn't say. Let's see. So the essence of this card is this. This is the symbol of the myth maker and the storyteller who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, and perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. So you're being asked to enjoy the people who come and go, enjoy the opportunities, the ideas that come and go, and don't be overly attached. Of course, every relationship is going to end. Of course, every experience will come to an end. That is the nature of reality. But that is by no means a reason to say no to life, okay? This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. So this card came out in reversed. The mystical shaman as a spirit, as an archetype, is coming through as a spirit guide in your reading to give you a healing medicine for your soul this week. So let's read about it. Be careful what you pray for. The mystical shaman cautions you against relentless attachment to a certain form that you think will make you happy, prosperous, famous, loved, etc. However, in seeing your dream come into being, had you considered what you were willing to sacrifice it for? Perhaps you have been telling yourself a certain story for so long, the story that only when you reach this particular goal will you be happy, that you will arrive. You didn't even notice you're no longer the person who wanted those outcomes. You may have moved beyond those stories. Perhaps it's time to admit to yourself that you need to imagine a new story that is more in alignment with who you have become. This is just one moment in millions of moments in the continuum of life. Let it go. Let it just be a story and move on. Better tales are waiting to be told. Oh my gosh. And with death reversed and that message, oh my gosh. There is an old story that is holding you back now. Like you no longer are the person who wants it anymore. For some of you, this could be a relationship. It's like you wanted so hard and you tried so hard to manifest a certain relationship into being, but you didn't realize and this is why they say never use the law of attraction or witchcraft to manifest a certain person's love for you and that relationship working out. And I have firsthand experience with this because that doesn't magically turn that person into someone who you will be happy with. It rather ravages your own soul, your own story, and you're going to have to put up with the crap that comes with that person, okay? And by the time you're through that and you finally get what you want, you realize, oh my gosh, why I didn't even want this anymore. Have you ever had that happen to you before? I've had that happen to me before where it's like I wanted something so badly, I manifested it into existence, and when I actually got it, I was like, wow, why did I ever want this? Like, this is not all it cracked up to be. Like, you put this, delusion into your head that this one person or this being will solve your issues. And then once you finally have it and you see the reality of what it is to be with that person or to have that experience, you're just like, this is not aligned with me at all. And so you're being warned, guys. Or maybe this is a story that recently happened. Like you recently tried so hard for a long time to manifest someone into your life, and then you finally let go and realize that, and now it's open your eyes to who is actually here in the present moment for you. Open your eyes to the experience that is aligned with you and see them for what they are. And this is reminding me of every bad rom-com where the woman is in love with this douchebag who sucks, and they're blind to the person who's really good for them, and then later on they realize that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, moving on. I don't know why the movie specifically 13 going on 30 came into my head. So moving on, 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. First card out for you is the Ace of Air upright. A new beginning, new moon, new communication, new start, new. Okay, new. Very new stuff coming in for you. New direction, new way of thinking about this situation, seeing it for what it is, which is loving, seeing it for what it is, which is here for you. Some of you were too attached to these situations that were not here for you, thinking that it would bring you happiness, it would bring you, glory or whatever the heck. And there are situations here all along that has continuously been trying to love you, support you, give you happiness. Second card out is the Eight of Fire in reversed, which is a card of socialization. Okay, so there may be a little bit of a delay when it comes to communication. Someone may be quite busy and they may not text back or call back in a timely manner this week, or here's the thing, guys. If the people in your life are busy, that does not mean that they are toxic, okay? And I feel like I really need to say that to some of you. Just because someone is busy, just because someone needs some space for themselves, like, don't let your brain jump into, see, I told you that they were toxic, like, they didn't like me, they're not interested, or something. It's just like, no, will you relax? Will you relax? That's not what it is. They just have a little bit on their plate right now, okay? Okay. Third card out is the Child, brand new beginning, again, with the number 1, Aries energy. There is a situation that you're very new to. I'm also seeing like learning something completely brand new is coming through this week. You could be learning like a new language, a new skill. Again, completely brand new. It puts your brain back into that childlike energy of not knowing and having to discover it for yourself. Some of you, if you're traveling, for example, you could be traveling to a whole new country or culture where it's like you're a child again. You know, it's hard to describe that feeling unless you experienced it as an adult. The reason why traveling is so fun and exciting to new places is because it puts you back into that childlike wonder where everything is so new and fresh and exciting and invigorating. It really like does something for your brain, and you're seeking that this week. You're seeking novelty. You're seeking new experience, new knowledge, new wisdom. And I'm seeing like just this need to just be positive, fun, uplifted, excited, step back into your magic again, you know? The weight of fear, of past trauma weighing you down and having your brain say, this is bad, this is evil to everything, is what needs to be released here. Second row out, fourth card is Desire in reversed. Okay, this card's been coming out a lot here. I don't know why I'm seeing like sexual desires for some of you not being quite met, or there may be some conversations that need to be had around that you may be having, because this is coming out right underneath the Ace of Air, which talks about conversations. So some of you guys may be communicating with your partner about some freaky stuff you want to try. I don't know. I'm just the reader, guys. For others of you, you know, you're being asked, like, what do you desire from this situation? What do you want in life? Have a conversation about that, both with yourself and other people. Have it with yourself by journaling, you know, just journal out your stream of consciousness, and like, you'll see like your inner desires actually really start to come forward. And journaling is life-changing, honestly. Like, it is the best way to talk to yourself, your own inner child, your own inner artist, and see what they want and the feelings that they're processing very clearly on the paper. And you can kind of like talk back and forth in the journal, using your conscious mind and your higher self with your inner child, and heal. It's just such a great healing way to understand what you want, what you need, what you're processing. Center of your spread is the Queen of Earth coming through. There's a beautiful earth sign in your life, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, who is here to stay. I want to say very much grounded in your life. They're not going anywhere. And, you know, just because they may be a little bit busy, or just because you may not be together this week or the past week, that doesn't mean they're not here. I'm also seeing this is a good week for money, Cancer, and gardening and health. So I see like a routine that creates abundance for you. Like every morning you water your plants, and then you work and you make that money, and then you go for a walk and you eat a nutritious lunch or something. And it's like this routine is really, really good for you, and it keeps you calm, it keeps you stable, it keeps you in that flow of abundance. So keep up the good work there. I'm also seeing here hidden desires towards you. Someone has deeper feelings than they are letting on, and the reason why they're holding back is because you are holding back. So pour some gosh darn love into the situation. Show your attraction. Sixth card out is the 10 of air. This has been coming out for almost every sign this week, which shows an ending, a new beginning with the 10. And we see here this beautiful like pastel angel following her intuition as represented by this eye into a new portal. And it looks like she's heading into outer space, where space to me really represents like complete like new energy, you know, room to create a whole new planet, a whole new world, a whole new reality for yourself. So, and it's coming out right underneath that child. Some of you guys may honestly be contemplating children, having children, giving birth, adopting, fostering, something like that. It may be coming to your mind this week. You may not actually be doing it, but I am seeing it's on your mind. If you already have children, you're spending a lot of time with them, seeing the world through their eyes, creating beautiful memories with them, and yeah, like teaching them. I feel like teaching them a lot. Or you're nurturing your own inner child by teaching yourself new things. I think always having your mind activated, learning something brand new is a really good way to take care of your mind as an organ, and to always be consciously expanding your conscious awareness is what I meant to say. So yeah. Beautiful stuff there. And 10 of air does represent endings as well. So we do see that the message here from death reversed and the mystical shaman reversed, it is successful. This week you are letting go of that which no longer serves you, and you are opening your energy up to new love, new creative ideas and projects, and new skills. Like you're learning new stuff. New. Okay. Final row out for you, 7th card is Heaven and Earth in reversed. There's an imbalance for you this week. Where does that imbalance lay, okay? Some of you guys may be too in your head and not enough in physical reality, or like it feels like there may be a desire or a relationship or some sort of goal that you think about a lot and you're wanting to manifest it, but you may feel like spiritually you're like really far ahead, but it's kind of lagging in the physical realm, like it's not manifesting as quickly as you would like it to, and that is actually showing that there needs to be a balance, okay? You need to, if that's the case, you need to take more action. You literally just need to take more action. Get out of your head and just start doing. So if it's a relationship that's lagging behind, have more conversations, go out more on more dates. Like you can speed up the progress by spending more time with someone, or spending more time working on a goal, or like doing physical, tangible things that will get you there. Or for others of you, this is more rare though. I feel like you may physically, like it may be moving faster than you can keep up with mentally. And if that's the case, again, you need to carve out time to be by yourself and sit in that mental space, journal, meditate, reflect, and sort of like process and catch up with everything going on in your life. Well, I guess that isn't as rare, you know, sometimes so much goes on and we don't have enough time to just process everything, rest, relax. So wherever that imbalance is in your life, whether you need to take more action or whether you need some more time to yourself to process and catch up mentally, take it, because we do see an imbalance here that is asking to be resolved this week. 8th card out is the 6 of Earth. Beautiful, reaping what you sow. We're seeing results for your hard work and efforts, but it feels like you're not quite where you want to be yet still, but that is fine. And we actually see here he is actually like kind of a slave, because he is chained up to this post here. He's, you know, fit. He looks somewhat content. But the thing is, it's like he has the key as well as the lock that keeps him chained. You know, he can free himself. So this card is really asking you to free yourself from the burdens that you keep on your shoulders. Like it feels like there's a lot of stress, a lot going on around you. And you already have the key to let go of that. You can do that right now in the present moment. You're not a slave. You're not, you know, subjugated to what stresses you out, to what burdens you. Like you can free yourself at any time. And Spirit wants you to know that. Like you're sitting here blaming the universe, like, I'm ready for more money. I'm ready for more success in my business. Say if you have a business. And Spirit's saying, I'm not keeping you broke. You are because you have all these ideas and you're not taking action on them. So what do you want me to do? The key to what you want is around your own neck here. You know, it's in your hands. You just have to take action on it. Or you may be saying like, this relationship isn't moving forward at the speed which I want it. And Spirit's saying, whose fault is that but yours? You have never showed them affection, never came out with your feelings. Like literally take the action. What do you want from me? All right. So Spirit is kind of like turning the tables back on you, Cancer, which is awesome because like honestly, ball's in your court. And oh my gosh, we have the King of Earth. Look at that. A matching pair here. A power couple that just gets each other. Two people. Whenever this happens, honestly, like it talks about love, it talks about, or like a best friendship or someone really, really close here, mature, meant for you, like your soulmate is here this week, okay? And there are some minor stressors in your life that are having you doubt things. You know, there are some desires that need to be communicated. But I do feel like you're being asked, more love is coming through in your relationships. And a new start is coming through in your relationships. Even if it's like a long-term romantic relationship you're in, like you may be planning a trip or honeymoon with this person. There's some new discussion. You may be planning to have children or something. Like there is a discussion coming through this week that is taking this to the next level. Even if you've been together for a long time, you're taking it to the next level. And it feels really beautiful. And you know what? I feel like you may be addicted to looking at this in a negative way because of your past. And I feel like that is what you're being asked to overcome here. Because this is actually really beautiful. So thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, like I keep looking at like the money here. There's a lot of earth cards here that show money is coming forward for you this week. If you listen, especially if you listen to the heaven and earth reversed card that's saying like, either catch up mentally or physically, whichever one's lagging behind. Like catch up and you will see money, you will see success, and you will see love. So it's beautiful. Thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my goddess energy intention oil there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there. So check it out. Bye-bye.